Hey everyone, today's video is about when you have trust issues and you sleep on him. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. The soft sound of Bakugo's fingers combing through your hair became a lullaby for you, lulling you into a state of serenity that you hadn't felt in a long time. The turmoil in your mind, like a sea, began to dissipate, replaced by a profound sense of security. His presence, your anchor, grounded you in the present moment, away from the storm of your thoughts. As you continued to drift into slumber, your trust issues felt like distant shadows, their grip on your heart loosening with every passing second. Bakugo's warmth, both physical and emotional, wrapped around you like a protective shield, shielding you from the fears that had haunted your thoughts for so long. It was as if his very being was a fortress, and you had found sanctuary within its walls. In the quiet of the night, Bakugo held you close, his steady heartbeat a comforting rhythm against your cheek. He leaned down, pressing a gentle kiss to your forehead, whispering sweet nothings that only further eased your mind. His words were like a soothing balm to your wounded soul, mending the cracks in your trust, one tender gesture at a time. Time seemed to blur, the hours slipping away unnoticed as you fell deeper into a peaceful sleep. Cocooned in Baku's lap and his unwavering love, in your dreams, you saw a future where trust flowed effortlessly between you, where your love for each other overcame any obstacles that life might throw your way. It was a future filled with shared laughter, unspoken understanding, and a love that was unbreakable. When you finally stirred from your slumber, the morning sun spilled through the windows, casting a warm, golden glow across the room. Bakugo was still there, watching over you with a soft smile on his face, his eyes filled with tenderness that had become a constant presence in your life. "Good morning, sleepyhead," he greeted, his voice carrying a gentleness that mirrored the morning light. You stretched and sat up, feeling lighter and more at ease than you had in a long time. "Morning, Katsuki. Thank you for last night." He brushed a strand of hair from your face, his fingers trailing down to cup your cheek. "Anytime, Moyan. I'll always be here for you, no matter what." Your trust in him had deepened even further, and as you shared a loving kiss, he knew that together you could overcome anything that came your way. Your journey as lovers continued, strengthened by the unbreakable bond you had forged in the crucible of your shared experiences. The day unfolded peacefully, and you and Bakugo spent it together, as you often did. There was something about the events of the previous night that had shifted your perspective. While your trust issues had miraculously disappeared, they felt more manageable, less like a wall that separated you from the peace you so desperately craved. Bakugo took you out for a brunch, his unwavering support and love evident in every gesture. You found yourself talking more openly about your fears and insecurities, sharing the weight you had carried for so long, and he, in turn, shared his own vulnerabilities, creating an even deeper connection between you. It was in these moments that you realized the true strength of your bond. You weren't alone in your struggles, you had each other to lean on. As the day progressed, you decided to take a walk in a nearby park. Hand in hand, you strolled along the winding path, enjoying the gentle breeze and the rustling of leaves. The world seemed brighter, your steps lighter, and it was all because of him. His presence had a way of dispelling the shadows that had clouded your heart for so long. Sitting on a park bench, you looked at him, a genuine smile on your face. "You know, Katsuki, I really appreciate you. You mean so much to me. He turned to you, his eyes filled with warmth and affection. Wyan, you mean everything to me as well. I'd do anything to see you happy. The sun began to dip below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the landscape. He leaned in and kissed Bakugou, the promise of a brighter future filled with trust and love, sealing your connection. And so, your journey continued, but with a newfound sense of hope and security. Your trust issues no longer felt like an obstacle, but rather a challenge that you could face together. With Bakugou's unwavering love and support, the future looked brighter than ever, and you couldn't wait to see where it would lead. Each day brought you closer, forging a love that was unshakable and wholly worth the journey. The days turned into weeks, and your relationship with Bakugou continued to flourish even more. The profound sense of trust that had grown between you was like a sturdy bridge connecting your hearts. It wasn't just about the reassurance of his presence. It was about the unwavering belief that he would always be there for you. Together, you both took steps to address your trust issues more directly. You attending counseling sessions, both individually and as a couple, to explore the root causes of your fear and insecurities. It was not an easy journey, but you faced it with determination, leaning on each other for support. Bakugou, in his usual fiery fashion, was your advocate. He encouraged you to open up about your feelings and fears, patiently listening and offering his own insights. He shared stories from his own pasts, moments of vulnerability that had shaped him into the person he was today. It was through this shared vulnerability that your bond deepened even further. One evening, as the sun set in a blaze of colors, you found yourself back in the same park where you had shared your thoughts and feelings. It had become your favorite park ever. The memory of that day was stitched in your hearts. Bakugou reached for your hand. We've made a lot of progress, haven't we? Yes, we have, Katsuki. And I couldn't have done it without you. He smiled, a genuine and tender smile that made your heart skip a beat. We're together, Ryan, and we face our demons together. And we come out stronger. With a shared sense of purpose, you continued your life towards stress and emotional healing. There were moments of doubt and hesitation, but they were always met with unwavering support and love. You learned that trust wasn't just about expecting someone to be perfect. It was about believing in their imperfections and still knowing that they would always be there for you. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.